Hey, Bolo buddies, thanks for watching. Okay, let's talk about what sold on Saturday and Sunday. I've got some Bolos for you, and I've also got some clothes for you. So I know I don't normally show you the clothes, but on this channel, I'm going to show you the clothes, and I'm going to hold them up, and I'm going to show you the items. Totally different from my regular Bolo Buddies channel. So let's get started. I am going to start with... This is a major bread and butter. Oh, and by the way, I'm Courtney. Bolo Buddies is my main channel. This is my new channel, Sourcing with Sourcing with Bolo Buddies. And I'm going to share with you some items that I sold. I'm going to tell you where I got it, what I paid for it, and what it sold for. And before I start, I just want to talk about the Thrift 15 challenge. Oh my goodness. Did my challengers bring it? I sold a $95 plush, and I think I have like 6 votes. Yeah, I definitely did not win. So if you want to check out that video, go check it out to see what else I got. I thought I had it in the bag. I thought I was going to win. These videos are on, or this video is on my other channel, my main channel, which is just Bolo Buddies. And I competed against 11 other YouTuber resellers for the prize, which I did not win. And the prize is that all of the losers, and I say losers like in the kindest way, because we're all winners. We had a great time. Yeah, nobody's really a loser, but the losers nonetheless have to send a thrifted item to the winner. So definitely go check out that video. The voting ends tonight at midnight, so unfortunately you won't be able to vote, but I will tell you, you will learn so much from all of the resellers. Just a great group, 12 of us battling it out. Definitely check out that video. I'll try to remember to pin it down below or up here or something like that. But let's get started with this weekend's Bolos. This is a bread and butter, and I'm going to take it out of the bag for you. But these are little Hallmark, they're called, forget what they're called, itty bitties. And I think these are from, is it Beauty and the Beast maybe? No, not Beauty and the Beast. What are these from? I forgot to write that part down, but they're itty bitties, and they make them in all kinds of characters. But these two are dogs. Oh, Lady and the Tramp? Yeah, I think it's Lady and the Tramp, not Beauty and, oh, this one's backwards. Not Beauty and the Beast. Anyway, I picked those up somewhere. I think I had about 50 cents in them, and I think it was kind of like a bundle deal. And I sold those for $11.99. The buyer was all in for $17.82 for these little plush. So I know a lot of you skip plush, but there is definitely money to be made in plush. Okay, the next item. Oh my goodness. I can't read my writing. Are you kidding? I know what it is. I know. I figured it out. Okay, it's just a pair of boring jeans, but you will learn something. If you do source clothing, you definitely want to source for this brand, Melissa McCarthy 7. They are plus size. These happen to be new with tags, but you can still sell the items that are pre-owned for good money also. I picked these up at a discount store. I paid about $3-4 for them. You can see the tag is marked through. That does not matter. People still buy them. What I do is in the description, I put item is marked through to prevent store returns. Something of that nature. And people know, and I've never had a problem with that. Now, I would definitely disclose it just because you don't want them to think it's brand new with tags. Maybe they're giving it as a gift. Definitely disclose it, but it shouldn't change anything. I sold those for $40. The buyer was all in for $51.83. The next item I sold is this Sesame Street Tyco train. And it's a remote control vintage train. It has 3 pieces that go with it. I did test it. Whoops. It does work. And I tested it on my reseller testing products YouTube channel, and then I linked the video into the eBay listing. And I also have a video on my main channel, my Bolo Buddies channel, that shows you how to put a video in your eBay description. So this train sold for $48. The buyer was all in for $63.83. This train came out of a mystery box, so I probably have a couple bucks in it. And I wanted to also mention that it came with like the track. It came with like this little pool. It came just all these different things, but it was incomplete. That's why I parted it out. If it would have been complete, I would have sold it all together. But I've got the track listed separately. So it's one way to get more for your item by listing the things separately. So I felt pretty confident the train would be the first thing to sell, and I was right. Okay, so this is a junk drawer lot. So if you watch my other channel, I purchased a dibble box from Donatella Bottolino, and do you see that hair? A dibble, do you see it? It's driving me nuts. A dibble, I think I got it. A dibble box is a dibble bit of this and a dibble bit of that. And the dibble box that I purchased from her, she was auctioning off on her YouTube channel, and I bid it up to 110. So if you want to see everything I got in that dibble box, I think it came to, once I listed everything, I was going to make like over $800. It was a really good dibble box. And these were some of the items that I didn't want to mess with. And there were definitely items that I could have sold separately for bread and butter, but I just decided that I didn't want to. So I lotted them up and called it a junk drawer lot. And the funny thing is I think I auctioned this and they didn't pay. And I think I auctioned it at $9.99 or $14.99. I can't remember, but they didn't pay. So I put it back up, buy it now, and I increased the price. And I ended up selling this for $22.40. The buyer was all in for $31.02. And when I divided out how many items were in the dibble box, I had about $2.50 in all of this stuff. So pretty good profits there. And I've done really well on the box so far, I must say. Go check out that video. You guys aren't going to know where to go first. I've already directed you to like 5 videos and the video just started. All right. The next one, Play School. Play School. Ooh, you guys are going to like this one too. Okay. So this is what I sold. You're like, what is that? This is the floor to a dollhouse. So I bought a dollhouse, a Play School dollhouse, and it's a harder to find dollhouse, but it had issues. So I took it apart. And I'm not going to tell you how much money I've made parting out this dollhouse. It has been a pleasant surprise. I actually took it apart, I think last summer, and I threw it in my basement. And then one day I was like, I'm going to list that dollhouse. And I'll tell you, I think I sold the roof for $40. So it has definitely been a bolo. This sold for $24. The buyer was all in for $32.61. That's with shipping and tax. So definitely something to think about. All right, the next one is, this is a good one too. So these are canvas, and you guys, I've talked about these before because I do pretty well with them. I'm trying to get the light. This is for like cross stitch or like needlework, and there's like different shapes down here to make like ornaments. I got this at a thrift store for $5, and I mean, it's a nice pack. The light's hitting it wrong. There's quite a bit in here, but I sold this for $35, and the buyer was all in for $49.44. The next thing I sold are these Express Sailor, and the reason they're called Sailor is because they have these buttons on each side, pants. And I'm going to tell you, I have probably sold between 50 and 100 pair. I know that's a big gap, but between 50 and 100 pair of these. I'm thinking more along the lines of 100 over the past couple years. I bought a bunch of these at a discount store in bulk, and they have been a hot seller. When I first listed them, they were selling much quicker, but they're still selling. And I think I have 1 pair left, literally like score. Sold these for $20. I paid $3, and the buyer was all in for $29.63. So I don't really buy clothing anymore. If you see clothing, it's probably something that's been listed a little while, or it's something that's been in my money pile that I finally decided to list that I've had for a while. So I'm over clothing. If you guys go to my main channel, you'll see like I mostly do hard goods, and I don't even really share my clothing that sells on my other channel. But I'm going to do it here for this type of video. The next item I sold, let's see what it is. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, so 2 Cacique bras, and these went to the same person, and they're just 2 bras. I don't need to really tell you the size, but these were new from the website. This was a retail arbitrage. I picked these up on sale for about $6 plus tax each. Whoa, sorry. And I sold both of them for $36 to the same buyer. They were all in for $43.46. So I had 12 in it, sold it for 36. Not huge margins, pretty typical of retail arbitrage, but Cacique, this brand is a hot seller. And if you guys watched my video, my Thrift With Me video, I found a couple of these at the Goodwill that looked new without tags. It was an amazing find, but they were the fancy ones, and I'll make more on those than I will the new with tags. Okay, another bra. So this is a Catherine's bra, and you can see here. And I am so excited to say that one of my subscribers bought this. I was so excited because I always tell you guys, if you want to buy something, please make me an offer and put Bolo Buddies in the comment section so that I know you're a subscriber. And they made me an offer, and they put that in the little notes, and I was like, yes. And I emailed them, and I'm like, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I don't get tons of subscriber sales, so when I get them, I get really excited, as you can see. So another bra. And Catherine's is another awesome brand to pick up. Really good resale value. And this also was new with tax. Okay. Oh, and I got to tell you, I got that at a discount store, and it was $5 plus shipping, and I sold it for $15 plus tax and shipping. So the next item I sold, oh my goodness. I was so happy to get rid of this thing. I don't know what it is. It's some sort of, I've had this, I don't know how many years, portable wireless speaker. I don't know where I got it. I hate this stuff. It reminds me of like palette stuff, which to each their own. Like people that do palettes, like that's awesome that it works for them. But I hate palette stuff almost as much as I hate selling clothing. It's just not my thing. I want to go dig for treasures, you know. I don't want this. And this took forever to sell. So obviously I'm not good at it. But I think this came from a garage sale, and I think it was like 50 cents. And, you know, that is one thing that I was thinking about that is so great about being a reseller is everybody can do what they love. Like, there's people that love palette stuff. Like I have a friend, and I'm like, do you like doing that palette stuff? She's like, not really, but I make a lot of money on it because she also sells stuff like me. And I'm like, oh, I just can't handle it. You know, it's just not my thing. I feel like I get palette stuff and it just sits, but I'm probably just not good at it. Anyway, not good at it, but it finally sold. You ready for this? It sold for a whopping $8. And the buyer was all in for $18.74. I have no idea if it's going to California or why the shipping was so much, or if I had an error and I put the weight in wrong, but all in for $18.74. Or maybe they have high tax wherever they live, but I got on a tangent with that one. Okay. Okay. So here's another, this one was a long tail. I went to a garage sale, and they had a whole bunch of the Boyd's figurines. And you guys know that I really like selling Boyd's Bear plush. I do pretty good with it. Most people are like, wah, wah. I do good with it. I don't know why. I get lucky. Maybe, I don't know. I've had people say, you get so lucky with Boyd's plush. And I'm like, I like selling it. If I can get it for $1 or less, I will buy Boyd's plush. So I thought maybe I would get lucky with the Boyd's figurines. Yeah. Well, I only paid like $1 for it, but I did take an offer for 12. And I want to show it to you guys because it's super cute. And I bought a whole bunch from the same sale. It was kind of like a bundle deal. I didn't have much in it, so it may even have been 50 cents by the time I divided it out. But it's so cute. And I thought, because it was a nursery rhyme theme, isn't it cute? I thought this would sell. And I only got $12 for it. I'm like, that's not that great. That's some bread and butter. Now I got to figure out how to put it back together. But anyway, 12 bucks, paid like 50 cents or a dollar for it by the time I divided it out. So I'll take it. It's a win. I mean, it's not a huge win, but you know, okay. I sold these express shorts, which is another really boring item in my opinion. But if you sell clothing, men's express shorts, these are new with tags. I've got about $3 in them. I sold these for $14.39. The buyer was all in for $22.01. Parfait. Now, this one's a little tricky. I'm going to explain it to you since we're doing clothes here. Parfait is the brand. Now, they come in UK sizes, which is kind of like this is a 34E in UK, but I think that's like a 34 triple D in US. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look at the size chart. But this is a baby doll. Guys, I picked up so many of these Parfait, and I think it's like Offentoss or something like that at a discount store. I mean, hundreds. And I wholesaled a bunch of them out to, I think the lady was in Australia or the UK, and it's been a couple years back that I did this. And she had messaged me and she's like, you have so many of these. Would you be willing to, you know, make me a lot? And I sold them on eBay to her. I can't even remember how much. I didn't make a lot per item, but the big of the whole deal was just, wow, it was amazing. Can I sell them for more separately? Yes, but I'm kind of to the point where I just want these gone. They're harder to sell sizes because they're UK sizes and you have to use the size chart. And a lot of them are for somebody who is very tiny with very large bust. So like a 32F or a 32G. So not a very common size. So a little bit harder to sell, but when someone's looking for them, they're harder to find also. But anyway, that one was a 34E and I sold that for $8.82. I probably had a buck or two in it and it sold for $16.06. When I first listed these, I was selling them higher, like 15, 17, but now I'm just to the point where I just want them to go away and I want to use that space for hard goods. So, okay. So cross stitch kits can definitely be a bolo. These are not a bolo. These are a bread and butter. I sold the pair for $7. Not that good, but I probably have $1.50 in both of them. They're really cute. They've got the actual like thing in the back. I don't know. Nobody wanted them. Maybe my title was bad. I've had them a really long time. Like, look these things up because some of them take forever to sell and they don't sell for much money. Some of them sell really fast for like $100. So look them up. Don't think because you see a cross stitch kit that it's going to be like a home run, but they can be. You guys have seen it on my show. I sold another bra, and this one is also from the Lane Bryant Cacique website. That one I sold for, what did I sell that for? I sold that one for 20. The buyer was all in for $27.34, and I had about $7 in that one. So that one was a little bit more. So this watch sold for $40. My husband listed it. Now, I was like, hey, what'd you pay for that watch? He's like, I think you got me that watch. So I pick up watches at garage sales when I see them because my husband really likes watches. And he hung on to this one for a little bit and then decided he wanted to sell it. So he sold this for $40. The buyer was all in for $48.45. And if I bought it, it was probably $1 because I am so cheap. Oh, you guys know that. Okay. Well, maybe this channel doesn't know that. Guys, I'm Courtney. I'm really cheap. Okay. The next item is this Citizen watch. And I don't know what he paid for it, but he said he got it in a lot of watches. So probably not too much, but it's a nice watch. And it actually sold for $27 and the buyer paid shipping, all in for $34.69. Now, the next item I sold is this Inside Out Victoria's Secret. It's just like, it's called a bralette. The back is, it's kind of like see-through sheer, I don't know what you call it, lace. So it's super cute. Now, I will tell you where I get the bras. They cut off the Victoria's Secret tag. So on the other one, I told you guys, you put that the inner label is marked through to prevent store returns. So you can also say the inner tag is cut to prevent store returns. So person bought, they will still sell. I've sold tons. 2 of them, same buyer. I've got about $6 total in both of them at a discount store, and I sold these for $26.74. The buyer was all in for $31.59. I sold another bra. This is Cacique also. This one I picked up a wholesale lot from somebody on Facebook, actually. They sold me probably a couple hundred of these, and I'm getting down to the end. So this one is not marked through. It is probably a store return. It is new without tags. You can usually tell by a Cacique tag if it has been washed, and this one has not. This one sold for, I don't know if I wrote it down because it just sold. Sorry, give me a minute. I usually sell these between $18 and $20. So I want to say maybe I sold this one for $18. Sorry, I cannot remember. I apologize. You know what? Maybe that one sold on Posh. That might have been a Poshmark sale. That might be why it's not in the right spot. Okay, let's keep going. These clip-on earrings. Clip-on earrings are another item that are hit and miss, can go for big money if you get them signed. And what I mean by signed is they have like a maker's signing, like on the back, it'll say who made the item. This, no maker's mark. These are just some cheap clip-on earrings that I picked up at a garage sale, and a lot of vintage jewelry. I don't even know. Somebody might have added those beads on, but they're just clip-on earrings. And these are a bread and butter and long tail. Sold for $11, and the buyer was all in for $15.90, and I probably had 10, 15, maybe 20 cents in that. The next item I sold are these G.I. Joes. I could have sorted these and separated them and sold them individually, probably for more money, but trying to identify G.I. Joe is like not fun. Google Lens doesn't know what it's doing when it comes to G.I. Joe, okay? Let's see, G.I. Joe. I have probably $2 or $3 in these. I picked them up at a garage sale and a bulk buy of toys. Sold this for $44. The buyer was all in for $50.75. Okay, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. I kind of made a mistake on this one. I wasn't thinking about Posh's new, not new, but when the shipping rates change, when you send a shipping discount, it also changes and becomes more. So now Posh, when you send an offer with discounted shipping, you're giving the buyer $2.46 towards their shipping to make it so they're only paying $5. So this thong, it's a Spanx thong, and it's been sitting in a drawer. So with all the other Spanx thongs I bought, I did get these for a steal. I got these for $1 each at a discount store. They retail for $22. I've sold most of them. I do have some left in my Posh. I only have these on Posh. For some reason, I don't have them on eBay or Mercari. So with the discounted shipping, my fees were $5.41. I sold it for, I sent an offer for $8. So really, I only got $2.59. If you take away my $1.07 cost of goods, it's kind of a wah-wah. So I should have held out for more. Okay. Another same situation, same profits, but these I had like a penny in, if that. Not even a penny. These were free. No, I bought these at a garage sale in a huge craft lot. and they're vintage. And I think one is, can't remember what they are, jade maybe, small round carnelian and small jade something. I don't know. Anyway, it's for crafters. So didn't do too good on that. Oh, I sold some toys and I left it in the other room. So I'm not going to be able to show you. But they're these little things. I got them at Toys R Us. I think they were like $10 and it was 90% off. So I probably have about $1 in them. They're like this big and they light up. They're called Glimmies. I mean, if you see them and they're super, super, super duper cheap, maybe grab them, but they're not like a big money thing or anything like that. And I sold them for $12. Poshmark took $2.95. So my portion was $9.05 minus the dollar something I paid for it. So nothing big there. And I showed you the bra that was on Poshmark. So the bra on Poshmark sold for $26. You know, I think I'm wrong. I think I sold that one and another one of these on Posh, and this sold for $26 on Posh. And they took $7.66 because that was with the discounted shipping. So my cut was $18.34. So I think that's everything, you guys. So that's what sold on Saturday and Sunday, at least what people paid for. I've got like 3 items pending payment. So who knows if I'll get paid or if I'm going to have to open an unpaid item case and cancel those orders. So what do you guys think? What is your favorite item? I'm going to have to say that I really like this one. And did I show you guys this one? I don't think I showed you this. Did I show you this? Let me see. I don't think I showed you this. I don't know. Did I show you this? The reason I'm questioning it is because the Today's Bolo, the new series I'm doing, I featured this. Now I can't remember if I did it in this video or that video. Well, if I didn't, I paid 25 cents for this and it sold for $23.99. And the buyer was all in for $31.96. I think I did do this now that I'm thinking about it. But anyway, these are my 2 favorite items that I sold. I do like the train and the G.I. Joes too. I like selling toys. Toys are fun. They're fun. All right, you guys, what is your favorite thing to sell? Please comment below. Be sure to check out those other videos I was talking about. I'll pin some things in the comments. I'll pin some things in the description. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as always, thanks for watching.